It's Monday, November 16th. I'm Mike Rogers, and this is Comic Book Steals and Deals. Over at Dakota Comics today, they have the Knock 'em Dead. This is going to be the first Comics with Bueller exclusive. $19.99. You'll find the link below to bring you right there. There's an Aftershock comic done by Elliot Roche and Matea Monaco. So check that out. If you haven't checked out Comic with Bueller this morning, we'll talk about the book and tell you a little bit more about it. They also have Mark number 9, the A and the C cover. Now, no one had been talking about Marked until this cover came out. It's the tattoo cover, the redhead lady with the tattoos on her arms. Gorgeous cover. They're listing the trade and the Virgin variant at $3.99, so you might want to check that out. They have Strange Academy, the Remote Learning number 5. I'm attracted to this cover. It's that black cover that has the squares in it, sort of like showing the kids at home learning. It's done by Ramos. I love Ramos, $3.99. Over at Golden Apple today, they have the Miles Morales in Huckley Nullified at $3.99. They have the Star Wars Darth Vader number 6. This is a second printing and has a new character on the cover. Selling out quick. You might want to check it out at Golden Apple Comics. They also have the Dark Knight Death Metal John Gion's Robin King. If you haven't seen this, you're going to want to check it out. It's $20. Gorgeous. Just another gorgeous cover by John Gion. Over at Marvelous Merchandise, this was a website that was called out by Comics with Bueller today. I went over there for their Venom 29, the Will Sliney variant. There's a white and a regular cover, $39.99 for the white. The regular cover is $14.99. I only know of 2 stores that are carrying this now. Marvelous Merchandise and Comic Exposure are the only 2 ones that are carrying this. So I don't know if Will's not that popular, but it doesn't seem like a lot of retailers picked this one up, but check it out. It's totally different. They also have over at Marvelous Merchandise a collection of Wolverine Black, White, and Blood. They've got the Cuber at $59.99. It's an all red cover. They have the Garney Claws down the page at $4.99. They have the A cover at $4.99, just a regular one you would have seen at your store. The Tony Daniel at $29.99. The Chaykin at $119.99. That's really good looking. The Philip Tan, which I like, at $14.99, and the Philip Tan Virgin variant at $39.99. So check that out at Marvelous Marvels. It's the first time I've ever called them out. Over at Unknown Comics today. Unknown Comics, you will always buy 2, get 1 free. They have Strange Academy number 6, the Nakayama variant. This is that all red black with Scarlet Witch on the cover. It looks like a John Tyler Christopher cover. $10 for the trade, $20 for the Virgin. They have the Nullified Spider-Woman number 7, $2.79. The Nullified Captain America number 26, $2.79. And a new one, Nullified Iron Man number 4, $2.79. I like all of those. Then they have Fantastic Four is starting to heat up. The back issues are heating up like crazy. Their Nullified Fantastic Four, their Nullified Ben Grimm, their Nullified thing is really good looking at $27. It's Fantastic Four, $27. It's a Nullified thing, Ben Grimm, $2.79. Check it out. Very good looking. It almost looks like it's Sienkiewicz. It's just totally different. Black background. I really like that cover. Thor 10 has 2 variants that I hadn't seen before. A 1 in 25 KLEIN, very good looking. I guess, well, you'll have to look at the cover. And at $18, and the 1 in 50 OTTLEY at $35. Both good looking covers. I like the 1 in 25 KLEIN more than the OTTLEY. They have, over at Unknown Comics, just look down at the bottom of the page. You're going to see the pre-orders for January. Things are not cooling down. Things are only heating up. And it was really good to just go down to January and be like, oh, good, this isn't over. We're still going. Venom's kind of slowed down a little bit, but it's not over. It's over at Big Time Collectibles today. I concentrated on their Peach Momoko because they have a really nice collection. They have the Star Wars Insider Trade. This has the Mandalorian and the Baby Yoda on the cover, which I haven't picked up yet, and I have to, at $8.99. You might want to jump on that. They have the crossover, Peach Momoko crossover at $19.99. That's their variant, Big Time Collectibles variant. They have the King in Black Peach Momoko at $5.99. They have the X-Men 15 X of Swords, which great looking cover with some sort of, I just love this cover. This cover looks like, it doesn't look like Peach Momoko. It looks like Peach Momoko Marvel artist, not Peach Momoko independent artist. It's you're seeing a change, and I like it a lot. There's more structure, I guess. I don't know. So the X-Men 15 X of Swords or Ten of Swords, $3.99. And then the Ten of Swords Destruction, $3.99. That's her as well, was sort of the Annihilus. I can't remember the name of the character who, the white character in the X-Men series, is on the cover. She did a really good job doing him. And then Black Cat #2, the alien variant. Again, you look at that and you're like, you wouldn't even know that's Peach Momoko unless you were told it's Peach Momoko or looked really close at it. It's Peach Momoko as a like this professional Marvel artist, and it's like, oh, that's Peach Momoko, but it's like Marvel first, Peach Momoko second, where the independent stuff was like Peach Momoko and then the title first. So it's like I own title second. I own Peach Momoko's, and I could care less about the title because the artwork is so killer. Clock, that series, I have no idea. I've never even read that series. I love that cover. Red Mother, great series, but the cover is what I want. There's a couple of hers that she did that I could care less what the series is. The artwork is, I want it framed and I want it in my house. This Black Cat #2, the alien variant. This is a Marvel cover. You look at it and you're like, oh, that's like, a nullified variant. And then you're like, oh, it's Peach Momoko. So there's a definite change going on in the work. Very cool to see. The deal of the day over at Big Time Collectibles is definitely the Jenica #3, the Virgin variant. This book is going to do well as we go along, and Jenica becomes a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, which she basically has happened in very short time. This comic sells for about $24.99 usually. They've got it for $19.99 over there. That's a great deal. That Jenica #3 is probably one of your. If you're a TMNT, you want it in your collection. If you're a Peach Momoko fan, you want it in your collection. If you're just a comic book fan and you're looking for comics that might do something down the road or hold their value, that one definitely will. Over to Morphus Inc., they have the Black Cat #1, the Shannon Mare. This is brand new. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it is the only place that I found it at $14.95. They have the Venom #30, the In-Huck Lee, which I'm having difficulty thinking which one that is right now, but they have it over there. They have Something's Killing the Children #12, the Zoe Lackey, Zoe Leche, I think it is, variant at $24.95. This thing sold out everywhere. It was sold out at Amorphous Inc. and then came back. They have the Department of Truth #1, the 1 in 10 Shelby, sold out literally everywhere. It's the only one that they have at $9.99. 616 Comics Today. They have a new series and a variant for that new series. It's called Erratic, E-Ratic, R-A-T-I-C. #1, the John Boy Myers cover that they have available is a 750 piece trade, 750 copy trade at $14.99. They're sold out of the negative black suit Virgin variant of this. That sold out immediately. I don't know about immediately, but this book just did come up for sale. And then the set is sold out as well. So the only thing that's available from 616 is on Erratic #1 is the John Boy Myers 750 trade at $14.99. So it's a #1. It's a variant. Who knows what the series is going to do? And most of the copies have already sold out. They have Homesick Pilots #1, the Megan Hutchinson Virgin variant. No idea what's going to happen with this Homesick Pilots. It feels like a TV show already to me for some reason. I don't know, but it's a $19.99 Virgin variant, and there's only 500 of these available. They have the Philip Tan King in Black #1. This is a ASM 328 swipe. I think it's the only place that I've seen it. I know it's the only place I've seen it today. It's a McFarlane homage at $19.99. Very dramatic cover. Very good looking, though. Philip Tan. Ninja Dairy Comics. Over at Ninja Dairy Comics, they have Something's Killing the Children, the 1 in 25 Momoko version variant at $45. So the Something's Killing the Children, 1 in 25 Peach Momoko. So Jessica Slaughter, the Jessica Slaughter Peach Momoko, the virgin variant that's usually like $75. They got it for $45. They have the Miskatonic #1, the 1 in 25. At $25, and the A cover at $4.99. Now this came out of a Kickstarter campaign that Peach Momoko did a variant for that we sold last night. That I sold last night. It was just the Kickstarter Peach Momoko. The only way you can get that is if you did it through Kickstarter or buy it from somebody who got it from Kickstarter. Very low run. People are very interested in this series. Um, so definitely check out Miskatonic over there. They got the 1 in 25, which I'd never seen before at $25. And then the A cover, which was on the shelf of my local comic book store at $4.99. They have in their Peach Momoko section a comic book called Last Witch #1 that I've never heard of. 1 in 25 done by Peach Momoko for $64.99. This is like I've never even seen this thing before. Check it out. They have the classics. Just like I was saying, I didn't even know I was going to lead into this. They have the Momoko classics, the ones that I was just talking about, the ones that it doesn't matter what the story is. The covers are so iconic and so independent and so wonderfully Peach Momoko, you just want to frame them, including Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Red Mother, Clock, and Buffy, and now the new one, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I love those damn covers. I will own those. I will stop buying them and selling them at some point and own them. And they'll probably be behind me up there. I'm fixing this up here. Sorry, this is kind of blank. And then they also have the King in Black one, all of them in stock. So I've noticed that, like, some of those are starting to sell out. At certain places, you won't have a full selection of King in Black #1 variants available. They've got them all there still over it. Ninja Dairy Comics, and they're on YouTube. They have a channel here. I'll try to remember to drop their link in below. So definitely check out Ninja Dairy Comics. Great folks. Over at Ratha Comics today, they are doing a Black Friday sale. Everything is on sale. Actually, you press a little button that brings you to a section that's on sale. But listen to these prices. They have Kanto Clockworks #1, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive variant, which I'd never seen before. Was $59.99. Was $59.95. $29.95. They have No Heroine 2, the Virgin variant. There's only a Virgin variant. The Momoko. This is one of those covers. This is one of those frameable things that who cares what happens with No Heroine. I love this damn cover. $14.95. It's ridiculous. They have Strange Academy, the J. Scott Campbells. They've got the trade at $34.99 and the Virgin variant at $49.99. You can't get those anywhere. You can go on eBay and battle to get those. Nobody has those anymore. The J. Scott Campbell Strange Academy, the Virgin variant and the trade. The Virgin variant $49.99 and the trade at $34.99. That's insanity. They also have the wraparound one, the Ramos at $59.95. That's just insane. You can't get that book. That's a $75 book because you can't get that book. On a good day, that's a $65 book, $59.95. They have the ASM 47, the Ji Hung Lee set. This is the Spider-Gwen set. So Ji Hung Lee did these Spider-Gwens, like ASM 47, and there were 2 or 3 numbers that he did. This is a set. They're freaking gorgeous, $49.95. They have the Momoko Zombie Resurrection, okay? The Peach Momoko Zombie Resurrection was $125 from the moment it came out. From the moment that book hit the shelves, it was $125. The price on the cover might say $125. It comes out, it's at 100. It's $125. It started to come, that Zombies Resurrections came out, and not everybody was crazy about it, but that cover is still great. So it dropped down a little bit to about $100 book. I've seen people selling this book for $75. But long run, this is about $100 book, $49.95, half price. It's a half price book today. You can get Zombie Resurrection, Momoko, Peach Momoko, Zombie Resurrection for $49.95. That's insanity. You will never see that price again, ever, 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 ever again. If you find that price again, I will go buy it. If you go buy this book any other time for $49.95, I will buy it back from you because that's a ridiculous price. Venom 27, the John Boy Myers set. Okay, so this is the Venom 27, the John Boy Myers, that when I pick up and I do on my auctions, people go nuts for it. Sometimes I have to break it up so that somebody can get the Virgin variant, somebody can get the trade. They have the set for $49.95. So they're doing a Black Friday sale at Ratha Comics. Ratha Comics is a sponsor. Use CBS&D 10 at checkout to get 10% off your order. This Black Friday sale might override that. There might be a code in there when you go there for the Black Friday sale. I don't know. I didn't try that or anything, but they are one of our sponsors. Their entire site should have been sold out months ago. They just have an incredible selection at great prices, and these prices now. Go over and take advantage of Ratha Comics today. So we had a a great auction, right? We had an awesome auction this weekend. We did cards, which really worked out well, and then we did comic books. And I was telling everybody, I was like, oh, it's such a bummer because I had a lot of comic books coming in that haven't come in yet. Um, so these are the ones that came in this morning that would have been part of the auction last night. It's always a bummer when this happens. So these are previews for the auction for this. This won't be a mail call. This is these will definitely all be in the auction. These are all too nice to put up in the mail call. But all of these could have been available last night if the mail had just gotten here one day earlier. If you see anything that you do like in here, feel free to reach out to me on Patreon or Instagram and just ask me. I'll give you a great deal on, as we always do. But this is what came in. First thing in the morning, I go down there, and these are down on my front step. Son of a gun. I think people might have enjoyed these last night, although we probably would have gone till 4 in the morning instead of 3 in the morning. So a lot of fun books and more to come. These were just the new ones that came in. We have a lot of like, I guess you're gonna call them Silver Age. I don't know. What point does Golden Age start? What is Golden Age? Like lower than 12 cent? Because there's some 12 cent and 15 cent flash coming in. I guess that's still Silver Age. Golden Age has to be like wicked old. So yeah, I guess that's silver. But we have a bunch of Silver Age flash coming in, which I love. Those things are so awesome. And a bunch of other orders that I'm paying for right now from the auctions from last night. And those should be getting in here within the next couple of days. So we should have a great auction this weekend. We do still have the, just in case anyone wanted to know, and I don't know if it got really, oh, do I still have this too? We didn't sell the Peach Momoko last night? Oh my gosh. Wow. I did not know that. We still have a Peach Momoko. Ray, currently listed at $200. But I would do 175. If somebody contacted me and wanted to do the Ray at 175, I'd be totally fine with that. And then we've got this hunk. This is the Peach Momoko Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Virgin variant that we couldn't sell last night because this thing, people are asking like $500 for this damn book right now. If you go on eBay right now, there was like one listing for 173, and then all the other listings are like 500. There's some guy in Canada or England who wants 750, and then there's some listings on there for the 9/8 at 800. So it was too high. Like nobody's going to spend $500. People don't walk into auctions on eBay spending $500. That's an accident. If they spend $500, like I did what? So yeah, I didn't know what the hell to do with that. We brought it down really low so that people would have a chance to get it. And I did put out a very low offer to somebody today as well that may or may not jump on it. But I would honestly, when there's no person in front of me actually asking, how much it is, if I were just talking and doing the video, it's I would do 400 on it. But definitely reach out to me because that's a lot of money. And I even feel gross saying that number on that book because it's such a new book. It could be a $1,200 book tomorrow. It could be a $350 book tomorrow. I really think those are your two things. I think those are your two options on that book. It's not going to stay where it is. It's too new. It's too volatile to stay where it is. Number 2 hasn't come out. It's not going to stay where it is. It's either going to go up or it's going to go to about 350. I don't see it going any lower than 350. I could see it going to 1200 because books go to 1200 these days all the time. So that's all I have for you today. Definitely feel free to reach out to me. I am doing some shipping today, but usually if you guys are watching, if you do my auctions, usually what I do is Monday is like packing day. So like I pack stuff to ship and then I do a big ship on Tuesday. Just so I'm not rushing things and sending things to the wrong place. So to avoid mistakes, I am going to ship some things that were just lingering right now, and coming back and packing some stuff for you guys. If you have any questions or concerns about the auction from last night, definitely reach out to me. Any questions about the information that I provided for you today, please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram or in the comments or in my email. All that information is below. And like always, all the links are below. So all the links for all the information will be in there below. If you go in there and the links aren't in there, like, Mike, what the hell? Where are the links? Give me a little bit. I might have had to run to the post office and run back, but I'll always put them in there before the end of the day. But that's all I have for you today. I'll talk to you tomorrow.